It's a little chilly this morning, but it's too nice to go with the roof up. Really windy, top down, and music playing. So far, I'm pretty impressed by this little microphone, so we'll see. My little gimbal, it hangs on just fine and keeps up with my stupid face. For that, I apologize that it has to keep up with this stupid face, but... We got the bread and the butter. What is the name of this stupid place? Longhorn. Keep thinking Lone Star like an idiot. $9.99 for a good cheeseburger plus normally a $6 bowl of French onion soup. That's a hell of a good deal for lunch. You can't beat that at fast food by a long shot. If it's picking me up okay, I am just barely above whispering. I mean, it's not, there's music playing in here, but pretty cool. I've been pretty impressed so far. Just gotta think of more creative things to do with it so I can make it worth its time and money. I think it's funny that it's Tuesday. Super Bowl Sunday was 2 days ago. There's still lots of love out for Bad Bunny's little Super Bowl halftime show, which was pretty spectacular. Did I understand the damn word of it? No, but that's my fault. Anyway, there are still people losing their collective minds. There's people calling for NBC to lose its broadcast license. I mean, let it freaking go. It wasn't the show you wanted, but the show you put on was the Kid Rock garbage that nobody watched, and it was... I watched a little bit of the replay of it, and the lip sync, even on his own song, was so horrible. He couldn't get one song where he knew the words or could get in sync with his own words on a pre-taped, not live show. I've seen the idiot in concert twice before, and he put on a great show, but if he's losing a step or it just... Everything is beyond divisive. Nobody's right, everybody's wrong. I played with editing a little bit yesterday for what I shot for my first day footage, and I'm not the best at it, especially clipping a bunch of stuff out of long video packages, so I'm gonna try to shoot more small clips. On that note, I'll hit stop. Figure I'd show off just a little bit. Sitting in the bar area, it's nice and quiet in here. I'm sure the little girl, she keeps asking if I'm alright. She probably thinks I'm a freaking lunatic. If she only knew. I mean, I'm recording these little bits of idiotic content. I don't know what I'll do with them, if they come together alright or not, or if anybody would ever care to watch them, or just change and thumbs down. Who knows? Oh, thank you.
Do you want anything? Any sauces, ketchup, or anything?
Some mayo?
Mayo? Yeah.
I'll have to show you this burger and this amazing looking soup here in just a second. For $9.99, you get this nice big bowl of French onion soup, which normally I wouldn't get it unless I was on a cruise. And then this burger, which looks pretty good. They cheaped out a little bit for mayo. Normally they bring you a little dish. They bring me Heinz packets. Tray tacky. And then the bread that's just meant to fill you up, because it will. Figure I'd look at this French onion soup. I mean, that looks like cruise ship quality there. That's very nice. Normally $6 a bowl. I mean, I know this is a steakhouse, but this is a steakhouse quality French onion soup. I keep saying it's like cruise ship. I mean, but that's considered like fine dining basically compared to what you normally get. And these are like cheaper than Chili's or cheaper than McDonald's. Between those nachos the other day, those cheese, my God. Even in the leftovers, there was about 2 pounds of cheese. And then all the rotel that I've ate because of Super Bowl weekend. And then you add this cheese to it. I'm never gonna crap straight again. I know, nice thought. It's funny, this little camera, I think I figured out yesterday. I mean, I'm sure it will have a lot more uses. I need to be more creative, but It's kind of turned into my big brother confession cam. Not that I have confessions, just I have things on my stupid mind, and sometimes it relieves a little stress if you can let it out. Maybe you should try it. One thing I'm trying to resist doing is what I do every time I buy a new camera, like the Insta360, or when I first got some GoPros. I buy a case, I buy every accessory I might possibly need, pack it all up, it's handy dandy, and then case gathers dust. I never get around to it. Hopefully that's what's a little different with this one. Small as it is, I can kind of film everywhere, and try not to buy every accessory because God knows you don't need them all. I got this cute little stand that holds it like this, and then it's magnetic, and then it's also got GoPro mounts on the back of it, so it's a hell of a little Swiss Army knife. I'm sure my server, who's very friendly so far, thinks I'm a lunatic. This French onion soup, though, that's a meal in of itself. That burger is going to go, and it's going to be fine. And I'm going to take half this cheese and stick it on that bread. I'm trying not to wipe my mouth or blow my nose as much or show you the inside of my stupid mouth chewing on stuff. Takes a little practice, but, you know, nobody wants to see that stuff. I know I don't. New neighbor at the next table. Thank God for these tall boots. But you can still hear she's talking about Olympic athletes and whether they're proud of their country or not. You can love your country. You don't have to be proud of everything it does. You can love your kids. I love my kids, but I'm damn sure not proud of everything they do. But you got to work on it. What's funny is she was talking about one of the Olympic athletes, and she said, yeah, and she was African American. I'm sorry. I know that's a good, positive term, but I have a lot of black friends. Never called any of them African American. I don't think they would choose that. They're black. I love them. They're my friends. When you have to put an extra title on something, either you don't understand it or you don't like it. Again, I apologize if I say anything horrible. I don't mean to. I may not be a good guy, but I try to be a nice guy at least. I don't try to hurt anybody's feelings. So, take that with a grain of salt. Service has been pretty fast, and I just don't have a lot of time to take a huge long lunch today. So it's not a ton of content, but I guess I'll piece this together and make it lunches with Matt. We'll see. This thing is kind of not very wide shot. There is a method to my madness. I don't want to take the soup in a bowl or something, but I'm taking that cheese. It's going to go on there, and it's going to go in the air fryer later. You will appreciate my genius.